For 123 years, football has been sewn into the fabric of this great state.
Out of the pocket, he's got running room. 30, 25, 20.
With unquestionable loyalty and undying devotion, the Palmetto State has stood behind the Garnet and Black.
He's Lattimore, touchdown, South Carolina.
Today we begin a new chapter, but with the same passion, the same drive, and the same goal.
At the 10, 5, touchdown Carolina.
Welcome to a new era of Carolina football. Forever to thee.
Please join me in welcoming our 34th head football coach at the University of South Carolina, Coach Will Muschamp.
Hi and welcome to the new Gamecock Insider. I'm your host, Andy Demetra. It was an historic week here at Williams-Brice Stadium and around Gamecock Nation as South Carolina officially welcomed its new head football coach. He's Will Muschamp, the former Florida head man who's built a reputation around the SEC for shutdown defenses and top-ranked signing classes. The man known as Boom is now a Gamecock. And to kick off this week's Gamecock Insider, our voice of South Carolina football, Todd Ellis, sat down one-on-one with Will Muschamp.
We're so pleased to have you here. Welcome to Carolina football. What attracted you to the Gamecocks?
What didn't attract me to come into South Carolina? Number one, the leadership of our school, President Pastides, has done a wonderful job since 2008 of moving this university in the right direction. Coach Tanner is an athletic director. Meeting with him, I kind of saw the blue-collar mentality and the attitude that I have. And to see where this program's come under Coach Spurrier, to continue to build on what he's established and take it to new heights, we're really excited about being here.
Coach, things move fast. Have you had a chance to think about putting your staff together? Anybody committed to you? And what can we expect from your staff setup?
I want guys that want to be here, just like me. I want to be a part of our situation moving forward. Tavares Robinson will come in and be our defensive coordinator and defensive back coach. Somebody that's very familiar with me and know him very well. He's an outstanding coach, outstanding person and recruiter. Offensively, we're going to spread it out. We're going to play fast. This past year at Auburn for me was outstanding to be with Gus, to see how he implemented some things. He's done a great job offensively, and that's where we're headed.
You've been around this conference, this part of the country for a long time. You're probably really aware how badly the Gamecock Nation wants a winning football program and the sacrifices they've made to it. What message would you have for them as you just start your first couple of days here at South Carolina, what you see as the vision for Carolina football?
Well, it's going to be fun. And the big thing right now is we got to roll our sleeves up and go to work as a staff. And nobody's asking anybody to be patient because I'm the most impatient person there is in the world. So we just need to understand, support this staff and support this football team and what we need to do to be successful. And we're going to put a great product on the field. We got great fans. I got exposed in 1980 Gator Bowl to South Carolina and Pittsburgh, and I watched George Riders and Hugh Green go after it in the Gator Bowl there. That was my first South Carolina game, and I remember it. I think I was 8 years old back then. I mean, you didn't play on that team, did you?
Not in 80, okay, a little bit after that.
All right, good. But no, I'm really excited about getting started. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to represent the University of South Carolina in a first-class manner, and we're going to have an outstanding staff that's going to recruit the type of student-athlete that you want to represent your university. And our guys are going to play hard, they're going to play fast, they're going to play physical, and we're going to play winning football.
Everything I've seen about you and your coaching style shows that you have significant intensity. How did you get that reputation? Where does that come from? And how does that spill out of you?
Well, there's nothing like being in the arena. I really enjoy the competitive edge of, that's one of the huge evaluations in the recruiting process is what kind of competitive edge does a young man have? Because there's a bunch of guys that can run fast and jump high, but they can't play dead in the Western. And especially if they don't like competition and they don't like competing. You want guys in your program that want to compete. It starts with our staff. Because generally, most of the time, a player is going to take the personality that his coach has. And I want our guys playing fast and physical and furious on the field, playing with a relentless attitude and effort in what they do and how they approach the game. And that's how I'm going to approach it. So I want our guys to play like that and feel that from their staff.
Coach, congratulations. The new University of South Carolina head football coach, Will Muschamp.
Still to come on Gamecock Insider, Todd, Tommy Suggs, and Langston Moore break down their thoughts on the hiring of Will Muschamp. You'll also meet Coach Muschamp's family. But first, we go behind the scenes during Will Muschamp's first 24 hours as a Gamecock. Stay with us. There's plenty more Gamecock Insider still to come.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. By Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. And by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock ING Sports Marketing.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way. When you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners receive 2 tickets, pre-game court passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
This holiday, Ford, America's best-selling brand, is giving you more. The Ford Holiday Sales Event with 0% financing for 60 months on 2015 F-150 and Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. Plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on 2015 Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. It's the best gift ever. Now during the Ford Holiday Sales Event, get 0 for 60 plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on Fusion and Focus, or up to $2,500 in total savings only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Join us every week at Wild Wing Cafe for Carolina Calls from 7 to 8 p.m. Wild Wing Cafe is Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times. Tune into Carolina Calls every week and go to wildwingcafe.com for more information. Athletic Director Ray Tanner is our Terminex Pest Player of the Week for his hiring of the Gamecocks' 34th head football coach, Will Muschamp. Welcome back to Gamecock Insider, everyone. I'm Andy Demetra. It was a whirlwind first 24 hours on the job for Will Muschamp, and it began long before he stepped through the curtain at his introductory press conference. Our Gamecock Productions cameras went behind the scenes for Will Muschamp's first 24 hours as a Gamecock. Take a look.
it's going to be fun. And the big thing right now is we got to roll our sleeves up and go to work as a staff. And nobody's asking anybody to be patient, because I'm the most impatient person there is in the world.
Please join me in welcoming our next football coach, Coach Will Muschamp.
Great to be your head football coach. I'm really excited to be here and have this opportunity sitting in front of us. All right, but in life, you know, change is inevitable. It happens, right? And sometimes it's out of your control. There's nothing you can do about it, right? But growth is optional. All right, so you can decide if you want to grow with us or not. Am I right or wrong? So you make the personal decision every day, growing forward in what we're trying to do and what we're going to build. We're going to build a championship team and a championship program. Everybody understand that? All right, that's my path for what we're going to do. It's going to happen. Chris, what's up, man? You turned me down. That's good.
Please join me in welcoming our 34th head football coach at the University of South Carolina, Coach Will Muschamp.
Coach Spurrier raised the expectation level here, and we're gonna continue to push that forward and push the envelope to win championships consistently here in Columbia. And I look forward to doing that.
South Carolina remains the only school in the nation with both its men's and women's basketball teams still undefeated, and both teams reporting no injuries on our Palmetto Health Injury Report. Make sure you come out to Colonial Life Arena this upcoming week as both teams return to the floor.
If it wasn't for the University of South Carolina, we never would have started it.
We had an idea for a new way to create digital trees for video games and movies. So we decided to start SpeedTree through the USC Technology Incubator. Now, our software has been used in more than 50 feature films.
The fact that a couple of USC grads can have such a huge impact on Hollywood and even win an Academy Award, that's what No Limits means to us.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the inaugural certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
This holiday, Ford, America's best-selling brand, is giving you more. The Ford Holiday Sales Event, with 0% financing for 60 months on 2015 F-150 and Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. Plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on 2015 Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. It's the best gift ever. Now during the Ford Holiday Sales Event, get 0 for 60 plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on Fusion and Focus, or up to $2,500 in total savings only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Gamecock Nation, if you don't think I can recruit, look at her and look at me. I can sell ice to an Eskimo. So, but I'm, you know, that's a strong point you better have as a ball coach, and she's been wonderful.
That was Will Muschamp providing this week's Sandsbury Ice Center. Did you see that play for that memorable quote during his introductory press conference? He was referring, of course, to his wife, Carol, who's excited for her family to call Columbia home. Our Caroline Can sat down with the new First Lady of Gamecock football, Carol Muschamp.
Caroline Can here with Carol Muschamp, the wife of the new Gamecock head football coach, Will Muschamp. Carol, you are no stranger to the SEC. You graduated from an SEC school. You've been the wife of an SEC coach before. What is it like seeing him back in the head coach position?
Well, it doesn't matter if he's the defensive coordinator or the head coach. It's just fun to see him out there doing what he's good at and what he loves.
And he's been very vocal in the media about how supportive you are as a wife and how you're his best friend. I mean, how is it seeing him take each step in his career?
It's so fun just to see him, living his dream, and he worked so hard at it.
Yeah.
And it just makes me so proud, and I'm just there to support him however I can.
And y'all have moved quite a bit.
We have.
How is it with two boys kind of picking up and completely uprooting yourself and moving around like that?
Thank goodness we have great kids, and they're very adaptable, and so they've done great. They've done wonderful, and they're so excited about the opportunity here.
Yeah, and y'all are coming to South Carolina the first time. How do you feel about being in the heart of the state? Are you excited to be here in South Carolina?
I'm so excited to be here. I can't wait to learn all the new traditions and see what it's like on game day, see the atmosphere.
Yeah, what is it like for a game day of the Muschamp's? You've been through multiple game days, so kind of take us through what it's like.
Okay, we're a typical family. Both of our boys are in sports, so we usually have a sporting event to go to, and then we come home and we have family and friends in town, and I'm in charge of getting everybody their tickets and passes and tailgating food and drinks together, and then off to the game.
Yeah.
And sometimes, we have recruits in, so I need to go speak to the recruits and that kind of thing.
Yeah, what is your role as a coach's wife? How do you like to be with the players and coaches and families?
I love to get to know the coaches and families. We entertain at our home a lot, and so I think it's fun for the players to see Will in a different light, not on the field. So that's kind of fun, and just getting to know them, and it's so much fun for our boys to be around the players and have good role models to look up to.
And coming here, it's a busy time for you all, but it's also the holiday season. Do y'all have any traditions that you're going to kind of hold on to tight even in this crazy season of moving and coming here?
Well, we always decorate our Christmas tree as a family and play Christmas music, and we've gotten that done, thank goodness. So we did that, and then we also always sponsor a family at Christmas time. So we bought the gifts, and we just have to deliver those.
Awesome.
And then that's our tradition.
That's
every
great.
year.
Well, we are looking forward to creating new traditions with you and your family at the new era of Carolina football under Will Muschamp. Thank you so much, Carol.
Thank
welcome
you,
to the Gamecock
Caroline.
family.
Thank you so much.
Carol, Caroline, thank you very much. Still to come on Gamecock Insider, our Gamecock football radio crew breaks down the hiring of new head coach Will Muschamp. Stay with us. Introducing the Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger with fire-roasted peppers and onions, smoky Santa Fe sauce, and thick-cut bacon on a 100% Black Angus beef patty. New at Hardee's.
At Bilo, no store saves you more. Save on gas with fuel perks just by shopping at Bilo. To check our great ways to save, visit Bilo Super Savers on Facebook. Bilo, premier grocery partner of the Gamecocks. Britton's of Columbia has Gamecock attire for men and ladies with accessories to match from brands like Southern Tide and Smathers and Branson. Stop by Britton's of Columbia or like Britton's on Facebook.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way, when you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
When you grow up in a place, it's not just where you're from, it's who you are. The way things are done there becomes just how they're done. And while other places are nice, none of them quite feel like home. We're proud to say we grew up in the South, where serving you best starts with a conversation. Visit us at your nearest South State location or at southstatebank.com.
People ship all kinds of things.
But what if that thing is a few 100,000 doses of flu vaccine?
That need to be kept at 41 degrees.
While being shipped to a country where it's 90 degrees. In the shade.
Sound hard? Yeah.
Does that mean people in Laos shouldn't get their vaccine?
We didn't think so.
From figuring it out to getting it done.
We're here to help.
Good hard work has earned Megan Kirkland the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the volleyball team, Kirkland is a junior exercise science major with a 4.0 GPA. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. Welcome back to this special Will Muschamp edition of the Gamecock Insider television show. I'm Andy Demetra. We'll continue by throwing it over to our football radio crew of Todd Ellis, Tommy Suggs, and Langston Moore, who are here to share their thoughts on the hiring of head coach Will Muschamp. Guys?
Hello, everybody. I'm Todd Ellis. I'm voice of Gamecock football. I'm here with my favorite partners on the Gamecock IMG Sports Network. Langston Moore, our sideline reporter, and my partner, 43-year veteran and Hall of Famer Tommy Suggs. And guys, we just learned that the 34th head football coach at the University of South Carolina is Will Muschamp. And Tommy, I got to ask you, it seemed like a long process. Your thoughts on Coach Muschamp and how he did today at his press conference?
Well, first, I thought he did an outstanding job today at his press conference. I thought he was well-spoken, no real surprises. I like what he said. I think he fits very nicely here. I think he genuinely wanted the job, and that was critical to Ray Tanner. His players love him. We all know about his antics on the sidelines. We know about that, and I'm sure Ray has talked to him about that. But overall, I think it's a tremendous hire for us.
Yeah, they apparently addressed that, and
yeah,
he did say
I think you
that,
got to, really. I think it's wonderful, though.
He said there's a difference between being a D coordinator and being a head coach, and we'll see if they, to the extent they need to change that, they do so. Langston, got yourself a defensive coordinator as a head coach guy. Now a defensive guy who's going to come in. He never finished less than 15th in the country in any defense that he's run so far. Your thoughts on the importance of that in the day and age where it's all about points and speeding up plays?
I definitely thought it was a poignant point with Coach Tanner earlier where he talked about offense and all that, but stopping somebody. And obviously Will exudes all that. His defenses have been ranked wherever he goes. And I know a lot of the younger players are excited for the enthusiasm and also the attention to detail and the accountability, because as we all know, young guys love to be held accountable.
Tommy, we all know it's a lot about recruiting, and when Coach Muschamp was at Florida, he had a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 12th, I think, recruiting class in the country, and it sounds like he's going to put together a staff that has a big-time recruiting background as well. That's important, and I'm sure that's part of what Coach Tanner was thinking.
This guy's already on it, but I can see him sitting down with a mother and daddy in a room and closing the sale. And that's what you got to do. And you got to have passion of that, and I think he'll do a heck of a job recruiting.
I thought it was great that he talked about, to touch on Tommy's point, to go into a living room, you know, the stuff after football. So I thought the same thing. He's a closer. That's the same thing I thought when I sat there listening to him. I said, if I was sitting on the couch across from him, that's probably one of the things you want to go play for a guy like that.
Well, his nickname is Coach Boom. That seems appropriate for the Gamecock IMG Sports Network. The 34th head coach at the University of South Carolina is Will Muschamp. Good visiting with you guys. See you in the fall.
Guys, thank you. And now let's take a look at My Carolina.
Now, Gamecocks everywhere can support their beloved university year-round at the USC Alumni Center. Our spirit capital is the place to support student learning, connect to each other, and advocate for Carolina, no matter where you are in the world. Alumni, students, faculty, staff, and fans, we are ready to welcome you home. Visit mycarolina.org and stay connected forever to thee.
Planning a brighter future is easy with Future Scholar, South Carolina's tax-deductible 529 college savings plan. The holiday season is a great time to open a Future Scholar account. It's never too early to start investing in your children's future. Learn more at futurescholar.com and let's paint their futures bright.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners receive 2 tickets, pre-game court passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
Turn out the lights.
Why is all your junk in your new car? It's not junk. Thank you.
They say that all good things must end. Call it a night,
Are you kidding me?
Nissan Sentra, J.D. Power's highest-ranked compact car in initial quality. Now get a $149 per month lease plus $500 on the Nissan Sentra.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the inaugural certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. By Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. And by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock IMG Sports Marketing.
Welcome back to Gamecock Insider. Will Muschamp promises to bring a lot of energy and excitement to the stands here at Williams-Brice Stadium. We close the show with the sights and sounds from December 7th, the first day in a new era of Gamecock football. For all of us at Gamecock Insider, I'm Andy Demetrim. We'll see you next time.
Mic check, 1, 2, check. Please join me in welcoming our 34th head football coach at the University of South Carolina, Coach Will Muschamp.
Thank you very much. Make sure there's things they can talk to, our president, Pat Stevens, as a coaches. Gamecock Nation, if you don't think I can recruit, look at her and look at me. I could sell ice to an Eskimo.